Hello, and welcome to an introduction on how to read notes using the note program that I sent you guys on Google Classroom and Class Dojo. The website that you use for it is cello, which is CELLO, period, school, period, NZ. There's no .com in there. It's a weird website. Okay, so this website is like a little bit of a game to help you figure out your note names and get faster at note reading, because eventually they won't have the letters in there anymore and you're going to need to know what they are. It starts with just D or A string, and if you open up to page 4 and 5, you'll see those right there that you can compare. So for us, D is on the middle line, so I'm going to press D. A is on the top line, so that's going to be an A. So you see how these don't have letters in them, but that's still an A because it's on the top line. That's what the important part is. D, A. And now we are at our other open strings. Now, you have to use a little bit of detective work because these answers for these open strings aren't readily available in your book. This one is because I see it up here. It's G, it's on the bottom line. That one's A, D. This one's all the way underneath the staff, which means it's C because that's our lowest string, right? It's a really low note, so it's going to be really low on the staff. That's C. So you go through these until it changes for you. And then it changes to D and E. So if I turn my page, I'm actually going to be looking at my D string notes, okay? And E is right here, and E is on the third space up. This one isn't on a space though. This is a line through it, so it still needs to be D. But that one's on a space. See how it's in between the lines? That's going to be E. So I go back and forth, and if I get it wrong, that's okay. It will correct me. Now we have a new note. We have F sharp. And if I look over here, I notice that F sharp is on the 1, 2, 3, 4th line up. 1, 2, 3, 4th line up. This is an F sharp. That's an E, it's on a space. That's a D, it's on the middle line. E, F sharp, D on the middle line, E. And now it's adding a new note. It's adding G, which we see right here. G is on the top space. So it's in between the two top lines, just like this one. So then I go through and I figure them out until I get to the next stage. You can see I'm pretty quick at these because I'm a cello player. Now it changes to finger numbers. If we look over here, these are what we need to remember, okay? So E is 1 finger. Okay, that's where E is going to be. So if you know the note's E, you're going to press 1. If it's an F sharp, you're going to press 3 because we use 3 fingers. And if it's G, you're going to use 4 fingers, okay? This note is in the middle line, so it's a D. This one's on the top space, so it's a G, right, top space, and that uses 4 fingers. E, F sharp, E. And I go through these until it moves me on to my next stage. The next stage is our A string notes, but you use the same idea. You just need to turn the page. I believe pages 10 and 11 have all the A string notes. All right? That should be enough for you. If you have any questions, make sure to message me on Class Dojo or Google Classroom. Happy practicing.